This is our iHeartRadio album release party on our official YouTube channel for Dustin Lynch's new album, Blue in the Sky. And right now, we're gonna give some of our fans that are hanging out with us, they're our virtual fans, we're gonna give them a chance to ask some questions. And Dustin, our first question is from Alexis.
All right, Alexis.
Hi, so my question is, I once asked you your favorite song to perform. It was right after your first album came out. And at the time you said Cowboys and Angels, because it was your most well-known song and everyone was singing along. I was wondering with the release of the album since, if that has changed, if you have any new favorite songs to perform.
Cowboys and Angels is still my favorite song to perform. I wrote it about my grandma and my granddad's love story. Been married 67 years this year. Coming up on 68. And so yeah, that's still my favorite because no matter where we are in the world, you know, we get a chance to think about them and watch you guys sing and dance along to their song. So that's still number one for me.
Love that. Well, Alexis, thanks for your question. Our next one is from Taylor.
Hi, Dustin. Congratulations on the new album release. It's amazing. I've already listened to it so many times. What was the hardest song to write or record on this album?
Wow, that is a great question. To write or record. Let's see. To write. Oh gosh. Let me look down the list here. I would say probably Think About You because it took us a few days. We were out on tour with Thomas Rhett. Oh, that's a good segue for the next song that's going to be hardest to perform. Hardest to write was Think About You just because we're on the road and it's tough. You're out there trying to write / put a tour on every night. It took us, I think, a few days to get that one knocked out. The hardest song to perform, I think, was the second part of her question. Is actually a song that Thomas Rhett helped write, and it's called Stars Like Confetti. And it's just, it's a mouthful. It's a lot of air, and it's pretty high up in my register, so that would be the hardest to perform.
Did you hook up with Thomas Rhett on that? Because like his producer was your neighbor?
Yeah. So Thomas Rhett lives a couple doors down from where I record all of my music. I record most of the recording we do is out of my producer's house. He's got a great studio he built in his backyard, and Thomas Rhett likes to come over and try to get songs on my record, so he shows up a lot.
Well, Taylor, thank you for that question, and I think our last one is from Diane.
Hi, Dustin. I know you're a big fan of Garth Brooks, and so am I, but I was wondering, who were your musical influences when you were young? I mean, who did you listen to that made you want to sing and get into country music?
Diane, thanks for that question. Garth Brooks is one of those guys. George Strait, Alan Jackson, Tracy Lawrence. The list goes on. I mean, a lot of the 90s guys. And since, you know, one of the coolest things about getting to do this is I've got to shake all of their hands at this point and tell them thank you. And,
Ooh, is there someone you haven't met yet that you're hoping to one day?
I think everybody that was on my list when I moved to Nashville, I've gotten to meet. I need a redo at George Strait, though.
Ooh, what happened?
Well, I got up on stage and accepted an award for Cowboys and Angels, this songwriter award event. And I walked off and I said, here's my chance. Because we were honoring George Strait that night, and he was on the front row. And I walked off stage, wrapped around his shoulder, and told him thank you. And he gave me a little George Strait tip of the hat. And that was that.
You need more.
I should have snuck a selfie in, but I didn't want to be too disrespectful.
Well, I have a feeling you'll get another opportunity for sure.
I hope so.
Yes, we'll put that into the universe right now. Dustin Lynch and George.
George, we know you're listening right now, so.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dustin, George listens to everything I do.
I know. Everybody knows that. So.
I know. He's a fan.
Hi, George.
Hey, George.